Hello, welcome, and please bear with me as I frantically try to get everything together. Hope tonight finds everyone well. Hope you've all had a great weekend. I apologize, I got greedy with my time. I thought I could do more things in one sitting than I could. So that's on me. I have over a day's worth of a 3D print. And I wanted to get it going before the stream. So it is going, but that is why I'm running late. All right, let's see if we can do a different setup for this real quick. I actually looked and could not find the earpieces I got for this. So I am very annoyed about that. Of course you're going to fall over there. Why would you stand up straight on a flat piece of desk? All right. Let's see. Okay, earpiece. Base tracking, arm tracking. Switch is ready to go. There we go. Aha. I've managed to do things. So again, I hope the night finds everyone well. I hope you've been having a good time. Aram, it's about time. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Hope the night finds you well. Everyone say hi to Aram. He is one of my gen mates. What the heck just happened there? Thank you. Yes, I'm quite proud of this model design. Laura did an amazing job. Okay, so we will be doing more Echoes of Wisdom and the new outfit and the new hair. Let's see. Yep. I haven't done this for a while. That is the wrong button, I think. There we go. Haven't done that in quite some time. Oh, fun. Gotta love mod fun. That is always a pain. Best of luck with that. So yeah, don't have a whole lot to start us off with. Right now the plan is quick announcement, Echoes of Wisdom, break, next part of the Isekai adventure, my Isekai adventure. For those of you who missed last night, not last night, Friday night, I had been Isekai'd. I'm obviously back, but and then more Echoes of Wisdom. However, things will probably be shorter than normal because I have to be up early tomorrow and it annoys me. So yeah. There we go. In the meantime, let us get things going, shall we? Yeah, doesn't make me happy, but yeah. Okay, let us do this. Come on. Screen, please. Switch, please. Oh, that's why. That would be the problem. Let's try that. Uh... Yeah, they are supposed to blink in and out of existence. It's technically not flapping, but they are supposed to blink in and out of existence. Why is the game not showing? Nothing can ever just work, can it? There we go. Yep. So, like I said, I just want to dive into things. Especially now that I've solved these problems. Yeah, Todd Howard can go suck an egg. Anyways, I'm not... So, my quick announcement as we get started is simply, given the events in the past couple days, I will once again encourage people to have extra food, extra water. Just be prepared to be safe. I do not want anything to happen. I do not plan on instigating anything. I will not be doing anything. But given what's going on right now, I think we should all be prepared just to take care of ourselves. And I will not dive deeper into that, because I don't want this to be one of those channels. I just want you guys to make sure that you're safe and prepared. So, with that said, we have our first big dungeon, if what I have been told is correct. Shall we dive in? Stilled Soothorn Forest. This is the still world. Everything you see floating around in here was sucked in through the void. Anything that ends up here will begin to break apart and eventually vanish completely. Me and my friends have the ability to restore things that have ended up in rifts, though. Speaking of, I sense my friends deeper in here. Let's go, Zelda. Okay, I probably didn't need to do that. I could have fallen off of that, you know. People get pulled into rifts. They kind of petrify. You can't move anymore. If they stay that way, they'll eventually fade away. But that won't happen to you, Zelda. You're special. I don't know if I want to spoil things for people or not. Especially, Skyward Sword. Or particularly Skyward Sword, I guess. We all know Link and Zelda are special. If they weren't, wouldn't have... Okay, that's fair. That is a fair point. Get him! This game is very cute. If you like the new Link's Awakening, you'll like this game. They're both in the same little diorama style. Hi, Rippy. As usual, some slight starting issues. P-hats are always so brutal. Also, because of aforementioned print start, I will be periodically stopping to check to see if that's working or not. The only problem is fire and it's slow start. We can work around it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I can make that one. Yeah, I'm supposed to go the other way. I love that we have a glider option. That makes me very, very happy. I see you up there. P-hat, save me. little bouncy noise. Hey, I remember this one from the castle. I can restore it back to normal if we mend this rift. This is where you were trapped not too long ago. You're getting close to my friends. They're further in, but we're getting there. A moment, I gotta check something quick. Okay. Actually, there's something else I should probably check real quick. Be right back. The beginning of the print is always racked with so much paranoia that something's gonna go wrong. And nighttime, overnight prints are just awful. Okay. It's a pretty big rock, huh? You know, when I'm fixing rifts, I have to move a lot of things around. I bet the ability to do that would come in handy for you, you don't say. If you guide me with the rod, I can move things for you based on your movement. Try facing the boulder, then guide me by pressing X. We're bound together. Now try moving. X to guide try, monster object try binds to, then follow your movements. You can also use the L to target whatever you want try to bind to. Link, here's a big bracelet. Zelda, you just point and I'll do it. Ooh. Now it moves precisely as you do as long as it can. I noticed. Oh, of course, we still have to do treasure chests like this. They're never gonna get rid of that. Link, here's a zombie armor choice. 5 portions of radiant butter. This butter was fermented in such a way that it shines brightly. You can't use it in its current form. I swear I read that as potions of radiant butter. Wait, can I steal? I can. Well, I'm gonna abuse that ability later. Yeah, that wasn't hard to figure out. Up to is eating straight butter before. Okay. You learn a tarantula echo. Spidery monster that spins thread to dangle from ceilings. That is strong, but quite flammable. So does that mean... It does. The 2 OP spiders in the game. Yeah, this is a very powerful ability. Dungeon map. Okay, so went there and did that. Go to here. Okay. Really? You're not doing damage this time? Yep. Way to sound excited there. Wow, this spider's like immune to everything. Uh-oh. P-Hat, save me! Floral nectar. Is good giant seed pot of doom. I learn sometimes. I have been puzzle. Yep, things have been hectic for me, and I've managed to keep them being hectic despite wanting them to calm down. I am glad to be back streaming. Hope tonight finds you well and that you have been good. I just came from there, right? Yes. I'm gonna talk about hectic. Trying to cram in the start of a 3D print right as the stream was starting. Like, hello. Got the Dark Nut Echo. It's also a 3. Martial monster in sooty armor. It is slow and plotting, but its armor makes it utterly immune to blunt force attacks. Ironically, it should go the other way around. Hello. We'll see how this guy does. Though P-Hats are so overpowered in other games and seem to be so overpowered in this game that it will probably still be my favorite for a while. Oh, okay. It just caught fire from the boxes. Ah, come on! Have a torch? No thanks. I have a slime made of napalm. Yeah. I should really double check. Okay, so came up, down. Okay, haven't missed anything. Oh, this guy's, oh, never mind. Maybe he doesn't care about the, bats at all. Okay. Never mind, I figured he was gonna be way too slow. What do I know? Excuse me, Rippy. No, you explain right now. Wait a minute. Can I can! Oh! It only lasts for a short period of time. Joe Lewis, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Alright, this was a boss fight last time. PJ's in this game, it halves the time it takes to recover a heart in bed. I only figured out the bed healed you. Oof. Huh? Is that the person who fought the blue monster? I see that smoke. P-Hat! You are Link's weakness! Get him! Never mind! He can jump in this game! Dark Knight, you are also Link's weakness! Get him! Ha! No! he's faster than me. Ooh. Ha! When in doubt, abuse mechanics. That was intense. You look like the guy who helped you before, but this one wanted to hurt you. It was weird, like the imposters back at the castle. Looks like he left something behind. The sword? I have wave after wave of expendable minions. Got a mysterious sword. It's the weapon that swordsman in the green tunic used. The name Link is engraved on it. I feel powerful energy coming from that sword. More powerful than the large rifts. Yeah, that sword has a special kind of power. Yeah, I can take a guess what I'm supposed to do. Give me a sec. Got some energy. Feel mysterious might growing within you. What, no power acorn noise? I would have in case of Ganon used sword engraved on it. That's pretty good. And it turns her left-handed, huh? She's also technically holding that wrong. You look strong, like that guy who wears green. Raise your sword with up to enter sword fighter mode. Once transformed, you can attack with Y. When transformed, defend with your shield by pressing and holding ZL. You can also jump higher than usual in this form with B. Finally, hold down the Y to charge your sword and release this attack. You also have 3 inches tall. While in Sword Fighter form, the energy gauge in the upper left corner, the screen will decrease. You automatically exit Sword Fighter mode after the energy gauge is depleted. You can also exit a form by pressing up. You refill your energy gauge by gathering the little triangles. Zelda with the Lego minifigs. Yeah? Caffeination required. As when you're using sword mode to fight, use it to jump on. Yeah, a good jump on its own is pretty. Oh. Alright, Skullchilla. And a heart pin! Hairpin has a distinctive heart design. Makes hearts appear a little more often. Where different items you have, like that will have a variety of benefits. Equip these items from the plus menu under equipment. Oh, here we go. Now we're dungeoning. Just double checking the map. We say slight, they mean it. It's noticeable, but the heart rate is pretty bad either. Well, that's why we have a bed. Fight plants with plants! You learn the Deku Baba Echo. Aggressive and immobile, this plant reaches for anything that gets near. It is vulnerable to having its head pulled. Get him. No, don't catch on fire. Get it. Thank you. Rupee! The one that highlighted the shush. I think I see what I'm doing. That is a neat puzzle mechanic that is definitely going to become much more of a pain. Said head pulled. That does work. My plan B was gonna see if I can summon stuff in here. I can! That would have worked too. Puzzle mechanic, I'm sure I'm gonna hate it in a few hours. There isn't a run, but I do appreciate the somewhat sped up movement relative to these kinds of games. How'd you win? I threw my mobile sentient blender at it until it was puree. Okay, down we go. I saw this trailer. Okay, XR. Yeah, I saw this trailer, so I kind of knew it was coming. Keeping a source secret is a good... Yeah. I like how she T-poses when this happens. Ah, right. There's a better option. Big key got. You never know when something's gonna respawn. Like that! Nobody's here. But I definitely sensed my friends in the spot earlier. Seismic Talus. I like the ones that walk more. My friends, they're in that creature. We've got to get them out of there. Come on, we can do this. That's concerning. Get him! Get him! What just disconnected? We're gonna be abusing the P-hat for a long time, aren't we? P-hat supremacy confirmed. Zelda, these are my friends. We set them free. They're filled with energy and ready to get to work. So now we can finally fix the rift here. Using our echo ability, we can restore the entire area that was swallowed up by the rift. Watch this. So does that mean they're fixing it or just creating a copy to plug the hole? Yeah, that is somewhat concerning. My friends shared some of their power with me. My Triforce theory is starting to not hold so much water. I feel like I can do even more now. Try gained a triangle. Press Y to create all sorts of echoes. Little column A, little column B, they are good enough that the copy will never know the diff. That doesn't help! That arguably makes it worse! Oh yeah, they also told me something while we were fixing the rift. They said that big rock monsters showed up and captured them. So they weren't able to fix the rift because they were trapped inside the monster. Oh, and one other thing. There are crystals that show up when we fix this. They're neat, so I'll give them to you, Zelda. We got 5 unusual crystals from Tri. Yes, try now, Quad. All finished up here, so I can head out now if you're ready. I think we can leave from that spot. Yeah, if they're just making new copies, even if they're perfect copies, we are having issues during New Seashell Cove. Oh my gosh. That's... I mean, that is really, really concerning on many levels. For all the other people that did get sucked up. Travel here, but we can travel between the still world and your world here. Can I return to your world now? So everything that's sucked up in the still world just stays there. As a whole new copy of everything is put together. Instead, we didn't actually rescue anyone. Don't give me that happy music. We just had a horror. The rift that was here is gone now. Which means you can reach the place you were trying to go to earlier. If you keep this up, we'll be able to fix all the rifts. Yeah. And I accidentally hit A. You there! A moment of your time! I am Left, or the copy of Left, Minister of Hyrule. Pardon the intrusion, but could you tell me where we are? Princess Zelda! I'm embarrassed to admit I didn't recognize you in that cloak. Why are you wearing that? So we failed to save you from that beast, and now you're out here facing much danger. I must confess, I'm surprised to hear of your abilities. And your friend Tri now, their name is now Quad, excuse you, accompanied you this whole time?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Quad. You can see me? Who could miss you? You're floating right there. And aren't you precious? I thought only Zelda... Here we go. So people, copies of people that were made in the restoration can see these guys. Oh, so Lady Impa couldn't see you? How odd. Oh, hello, stranger. Did you see where the princess went? Oddities aside, I'm worried about His Majesty and the General. We'll need to make a plan. There's much to consider, but for now, let's head to the location Lady Impa told you about. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Would you mind showing me your map? If I recall correctly... Yes, that's the place. That's where Lady Impa's brothers live. Brother lives. Makes sense she'd send you there. I'll lead the way. Follow me. Sure thing, copy of Minister Left. Right in here, princess. Hello, sir. Pardon us, but my name is Left. Lady Impa is my colleague, and... What was that? I'm a busy man. No time for chatter. Now get! I apologize for the unannounced visit, but please, will only be a moment. No. I'm here to leave. Come back later. If you could just hear us out. I said no. I've got to go save Link. Hang on there. That's Link's cloak. So why do you have it? Did you see him? Well, do I need to kill you for it? What? Okay, tell me everything. Tell me about the rifts and anything you know about the swordsman. I understand the situation now. Thanks for the explanation, princess. Phew, we finally got through to him. Alright. This has been bugging me ever since you got barged in. What is that floaty thing? Oh, so he's a copy too. Mr. Left, age unknown, gender unknown, years of government service classified, jits roll 34, 100... Oh, no. Oh, no. He's just up to suddenly be addressed once that happens. Oh, boy. Or... You can see me too? That's strange. Zelda's always been able to. But now both of you can as well? Well, they're copies, obviously. You're telling me we're the only ones who can see you? That's odd. Indeed, such a fascinating and might I add, adorable creature. Yeah. But back to the matter at hand, what is it that you and I have in common? We both ended up in rifts and lived to tell the tale. Well, I don't know if lived is the word I would use. It seems the rifts change people somehow. Oh yeah, guess I should introduce myself. The name's Blueberry. I'm Impa's older brother. And the swordsman who saved you, Link. I made his weapon, the Sword of Might. Mr. Blueberry, why did you make him a sword? Because he asks, silly lady. Princess, remember that big nasty blue fella who captured you? The sword was for taking him out. Yes, much older. I remember the last Link in Zelda. See, I spent my time researching Hyrule's history and its rifts. For ages now, rifts have appeared, and sometimes folks have ended up in them. He was unfortunate enough to be pulled into a rift, vanished without a trace. After which townsfolk would say they'd been stolen away. However, Link made it his mission to fight the monsters that came crawling out of the rifts. He also tried to prevent folks from going missing, and I've been helping as I'm able to. Just like the last Link, and the Link before him. I've been doing this a very long time. Which is why I made him a sword, one that's effective against rift monsters. The Sword of Might! Princess Zelda's wielding it is the very one I hope to be of use to Link. So Link was helping out with the rifts as well? Plenty of monsters come out of rifts, but that blue one was particularly powerful. Got a hunch that if we take him out, it'll fix the whole people disappearing business. Princess, you shared that Link managed to take the blue guy out, and yet the rifts keep coming. Clearly we're missing something. The rift in the forest is gone, but Link's not back. What we need is more information. I may have something useful. When I was taken by the rift in Hyrule Castle, it felt like I was flown somewhere far away. The rift I was pulled into was at Hyrule Castle, but Princess Zelda found me in a rift in the forest. So how did I end up over there? Rifts don't follow the same rules as your world. Things connect differently inside them. My friends have mentioned something about oversized rifts in other areas. We might end up finding the king and other missing people in far-off rifts. So maybe Link's in there somewhere else then! We swear again, this is the final boss this time! Believe us! Really! Hey Zelda, I'm gonna fly up high to look for some of the other big rifts. And we just went. Yeah. I think I found some. There's no saying where Zelda's father and the others might be. I did spot some big rifts we can go explore. I marked them on your map. If we fix the rifts, we may be able to save your father and the others. So let's get to work, Zelda. Princess Zelda, I must insist you refrain from going to any more rifts. It's far too dangerous. That's up to her to decide, Minister. I mean, she's the only one capable of mending the rifts. During this time of crisis in Hyrule, we all have to play our parts, Princess Zelda included. You make a salient point, Mr. Blueberry. Princess, I urge you to go a try to the other rifts. You're the only one who can fix them and save all the people who have gone missing. Minister, you stay here and help me investigate the rifts. We'll play support for the princess.
Aye.
Oh, of course. Investigations are my specialty. Princess, the rifts marked by Tri are located in the Gerudo Desert and Jabal Waters. Please let me know if you require further information. Alright, Princess. I leave it to you to find the king, General Wright, and Link. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That sword you've got there, pretty sure I can make it more powerful than it is. I'll have to do some more research on it though, so talk to me later once you're interested. Just once, it'd be cool to have a bigger bad that has been using Ganon as a puppet. So there's definitely other Zelda games with different big bads. Almost forgot. You can now loot my homes for all it's worth. Anyways, there are other games with different bad guys, but I don't think there's anyone with something else behind Ganon. Zelda 1 Ganon, Zelda 2 Ganon. Link to the Past Ganon. The satellite one, I think, had Ganon. Link's Awakening Node Ganon. Stop that. You go away. I thought I had that muted. What was I just did Link's Awakening. Ocarina of Time Ganon. Majora's Mask. Majora. No Ganon, period. Where was I? Wind Waker, Ganon. Skyward Sword, the demon that will become Ganon. Twilight Princess, what's his name, who's being controlled by Ganon. Wind Waker is Ganon. Wind Waker is Ocarina of Time's Ganon. Actually, I think Twilight Princess is also Ocarina of Time's Ganon, isn't it? Anyways. Yeah, Xanth then Ganon. Breath of the Wild, Ganon. Here's the Kingdom, Ganon. Four Swords Adventure, Vati. Minish Cap, Vati. Link Between Worlds is not Ganon / Ganon. If that make it's Ganon's counterpart in another universe. Welcome back, Spartan. I have not played either of the Warriors games, though I do have them. I'm 99% sure that Ganon is the bad guy in both of those, but I could be wrong. At the very least, the second Hyrule Warriors. I actually know very little about the first, and only kind of know about the second. What am I missing? The CDI games, but I think it's Ganon for all of them, isn't it? Oracle of Seasons is General what's-his-name, who's just a big iron knuckle. Oracle of Ages is the Witch Varen. I don't think Ganon appears in either of those. I gotta be missing something. But I can't think of what I'm missing. What game am I missing? I'm gonna talk to these people while you guys think for me.
Hi.
I'll be here helping Mr. Blueberry investigate the rifts so we can better support you. Princess, how can I help you? Tell me about the rifts! Right now, there are large rifts in Jebel Waters and the Gerudo Deserts.
Yeah.
I'm happy to share anything I know about those areas. Jebel Waters? Jebel Waters is northeast of here. It's home to the Zora, who are remarkable swimmers. The residents are divided into Sea Zora and the River Zora. On the coast, soon after entering Jebel Waters, there's a small Hylian fishing village. I'm sure the villagers there will have interesting morsels to share with you about the local area.
Yeah.
Gerudo Desert. Gerudo Desert is west of us. It's harsh land with high temperature and sandstorms. Skilled warriors known as the Gerudo live in a town far into the desert. But yes, almost forgot to mention, they're all women, not a man among them.
Oh.
They're often on patrol near the desert entrance, so you may want to talk to them there.
Yeah.
I'm happy to share. Okay. Keep thinking about His Majesty, the General, and Link. I hope that by mending the rifts they'll be returned to us. Ganon is in the Oracles, but only as the driving force if you do the Link stuff. Okay. I never did the Link stuff. AOL. Check it out, Big Bad. Or Heist. Get the Courage Triforce. Awaken Zelda the 7th. Oh, Adventure of Link. Got it. It's been forever since I played that, so you might be right. Enemies outside the labyrinth want to kill you to resurrect you. Oh, that's right. Sorry, never mind. Never mind. It's been forever, and I don't think I ever actually finished that. You want to chat about the sword, huh? As I mentioned before, the Sword of Might is my craftsmanship. For a while now, I've been researching a type of crystal that's sometimes left behind from the rifts. My research, I discovered it's highly effective against rift monsters. Aha! And it appears you have some of that blue crystal with you. And they're calling it Might Crystal. It's what I forged the Sword of Might from, in fact. During my investigations in the rift, I met Link, who's from Soothorn Visage. I made the sword for him, and the rest is history. Link's made good use of the sword. Meanwhile, I've continued forging things with Might Crystals. See that machine in the corner? I designed it to enhance the sword. Hey, looking at the sword, seems like it's lost some of its power. Once we enhance it, it'll be back to its original state. You should give it a try. All you need to do is bring me some Might Crystals. Is it possible to forge with crystals and not metal? Technically, yes, but the crystals we have available are not going to last long as a sword. They will break very quickly. But it is possible to at least make something with it. It just won't last as a weapon. It'll look pretty though. Check the machine in the library's house to enhance your weapons and Might Crystals. What do you want to enhance? Sword, energy, never mind. Alright. Alright, check out the machine whenever you want to enhance something. Alright. I want to enhance a sword. I feel like the energy I'm not too worried about right now. Also very nice to not need the Master Sword. I kind of headcanon the Master Sword is a silver sword from Legend of Zelda. Bomb! Can I take this with me? Arrows! Can I take this with me? More swords! Can I take this with me? I don't want to do a diary read right now. The Crystal I unearthed. I'm not doing Anne's voice. The Crystal I unearthed at a rift site, what I'm now calling Might Crystal, has strange power. Monsters that sprang from the rift seem repelled by it. If I can get enough of it, I feel certain it would be powerful against rift monsters. After many late nights of research, I've developed a technology that can refine the crystals. From there, I'll be able to create a weapon from the crystals, as well as enhance that weapon. So now I'm pondering what type of weapon I should make. I'll test some things to begin with. I was nearly attacked by a monster in the forest when a young man named Link rescued me. Folks in Soothorn Village told me that Link was among the group of kids who were stolen away. These kids made it back somehow, though. Remarkable. All the kids were taken by rifts have lost something. For Link, he lost his... Ooh, we get an explanation for his muteness. Despite all he's been through, he fights to keep others safe. His bravery has moved me deeply. Then it hit me. This young man might be the best person to entrust the Sword of Might to. I do believe I could support him in his efforts. Tomorrow, I'll visit Soothorn Village again. Hey, since you're down there, don't read any open books, okay? Thanks. The Sword of Might I entrusted to Link packs a wallop against those Earth monsters, as I hoped. But it doesn't seem to be enough for the blue monster, who we believe is creating the rifts. It is a fearsome monster indeed. I suspect the sword is not yet powerful enough to defeat him. However, I should be able to further enhance the sword. I must gather more Might Crystals. Link stopped by on his way home from his travels. He likes the hood I gave him the other day. While he cannot speak, his feelings come through as clear as day. I decided to make a new weapon. I must do what I can to help Link. Hello! Welcome! Link stopped by. He's off to defeat that blue monster once and for all. He seemed to be in a huge rush, but I couldn't figure out why. Sword of Might has been forged as best I am able. I gave him some other weapons, too. Yet, I cannot help but worry. Please stay safe and return to us, Link. Yeah, that could make for a shorter DLC to this, just to see Link's story. I'd really like that. Just because I want to see how we got to Link freeing Zelda. Alright, as mentioned, because I'm probably not going to be able to stream as long as normal. Ooh! We're we're gonna circle down to the village. I am going to take a short break. Early. I will be back. I will share the next leg of my isekai journey that I went on. And then we will play this for the rest of the night. I will be back shortly. I return and frustrating conversations. Yeah, if you're not gonna follow and then you're gonna advertise, you can. Wow. That's a time for a bot to show up. We are in Be Right Back. The bot shows up acting like, oh, you're playing a game. No, as it turns out, I am not at the moment. Yeah, the bots are out in force. Once again, I will not get into it, but look, if your response to recent events is, oh no, he'll be more popular, and not, oh no, there was a third attempt, I just... Seriously? All right. Next leg of the story. Continuing on. I feel like Isekai story time should is kind of like yeah, there was a third. There was... All right, for those of you who don't know, I guess I will talk about what just happened. So, at the Coachella event, a sovereign citizen, yep, one of them, showed up, and remember this is in California, showed up in an unlicensed, unregistered car with fake IDs and fake passport and a counterfeit VIP badge. And so he made it past the outer sheriff cordon, was on his way into the inner sheriff cordon, so he hasn't yet reached the inner secret service area. This is just the inner sheriff area where no one is allowed in with a car unless you are a VIP or you live there. So he shows up and they look at him, and he has his VIP badge that I guess apparently the VIP badge itself passed muster, but they looked at his car and saw that it was completely trashed and that the license plate looked like the kind of homemade license plate sovereign citizens use. And then this is how I heard it, at least, so this may not be 100%. I should say that. And so they ran the plate, came back nothing, arrested him, found guns and ammo, which he does not have permits for, and it's in California, and an extended magazine, which is also illegal in California. You know, because they're banned, the criminal shouldn't have them, right? And arrested him there. So he never even got a chance to set up because the deputy decided, this car looks like it's a wreck and I don't know about that license plate. We're going to run it just to be sure. If he had decided, well, the badge passes muster, he can go through, who knows what would have happened. So, yeah. So that's the short version of what's going on. Again, I don't care what side you're on. I don't care who you're supporting. Things are crazy. They're probably going to get crazier. Be safe. Just be prepared to take care of yourself. I'm not saying do anything. No. I'm not going to do or instigate anything. But Be ready in case of an emergency to take care of yourself. Be safe, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah. So am I, Spartan. So am I. So that's the short version. Like I said, that's what I've seen in a couple news things. I don't take me at 100%. Do double check, see what else comes out. That's what I know as of now, or what I think I know as of now. The world is extremely crazy. Also, hi. So that's letting people know what's going on and why I'm encouraging you to please be safe, and why I'm saying seriously, if the reaction is, oh no, he'll be more popular, I think you should reevaluate your priorities. Even if you don't support him, that shouldn't be a reaction to what happened. So, with that said, on to Isekai story time, the next leg of my Isekai adventure. After defeating the corrupted dragon frog, I decided to go north. The way south, there was a lot more debris and obstacles on the road from the path of destruction. That's where the dragon frog came from. So it's like, I don't want to know what corrupted the dragon frog just yet. I don't want to know if it's worse. I need to go warn the nearest village, well, town, it's bigger than my village, to the north. At this point, I feel bad for everyone in America has to deal with this crap. That is the correct response. Thank you. We appreciate it. So I head down up the path north, which, like I said, stays in view of the ocean for a while, but it goes sort of mostly straight north, while the coast slowly moves out and away as, with the shape of the continent. So I head down that way, find a couple corrupted things, people. Unfortunately, probably people from my village. There's nothing I can do. After quite some time, I make it out into the big field and can see in the distance the town. But before I reach the town, I run into something unexpected. This giant forge. And this is the only part of this whole thing that was like out of place with how it works. Because this is one guy that was multiple places. The forge itself is huge and marble. Or at least it looked like it was made out of marble. With being a very big boxy square. 3 sides, this white polished marble type look. And on one side, to be fair, he caught partially because of his sovereignty and license plates. According to the local sheriff, so yeah. That's what I said. That they thought that they looked, the car was sketchy, the license plate looked sketchy. We're gonna run it to be sure. Sure enough, homemade license plate. Also, fake IDs, fake passports, fake registry, fake everything. Anyways, so it's marble on 3 sides. Then it has a big iron top, and I could only sort of see it because of how tall it was. It was well above my head. And like the top upper 3/4 of the 4th side was more iron, but then underneath was just a big open slot, which is still like tall enough for me to walk in, if not for the fact that that's where these massive logs and small tree trunks are being shoved in to feed the furnace by a giant, like a giant. This guy is huge. Standing, wearing his sandals, it was like to his knee was 12 feet. Solid black onyx skin, glowing white eyes. Well, yeah, glowing white eyes. Couldn't see the pupil or anything. and he had like the sort of silver, almost Spartan-ish like armor. I mean, like the old Spartans, not like Halo Spartan. But the brush on top was blue instead of red. And he's there hammering away, and there's just piles around him of normal person-sized weapons and armor and raw material. And he is working fast because, you know, he's huge. So he can hammer this stuff in way faster than a normal person. And, you know, I've never seen him before. I know there are giants around. I have no idea. I'm calling it a brush because it's funny. I've never actually encountered or met one before. And so, but he seems pretty harmless enough. There's no giant-sized weapons. He doesn't look corrupted. So I go up to find out what on earth, you know, who are you? What is going on? What's happening? And like I said, I sadly can't remember any of the names, and it drives me nuts, and it's going to bother me forever. He is the master blacksmith. And he makes weapons and armor to fight the corruption. And he sees the sword, you know, the ancient sword that I picked up from the shrine, and offers to help rejuvenate some of its energy. So I give him the sword, and what happened to my arm tracking? My arm tracking's just dead. Okay. So I give him the sword, and he does this little thing. It only takes about a minute. He hands it back down to me, and the glow has returned and been renewed some in that Damascus pattern along the blade. So it's been re-energized. It'll hopefully be even better than when I had to fight the stupid dragon frog. I hated that thing hopping. I so hated that thing hopping. Anyways. He also provides me with a set of like these like they're not like full gauntlets, but they do go on my arm, provide a little bit of armor, but they also have these claws, not on like, well, yes, on the fingertips, but also the bigger spikes that are like right under the wrist. Like when you hold your, this is why I hate my hand tracking dying now, but when you're like if I were to just lift my hand on the model straight up, and they would be pointing down with the position of my hand there to help me hold on. Oh, and a pair for on my boots as well to just strap on over top in order to help with climbing and holding on. And it's like, you're telling me the guild has to put up with that crap all the time, enough that you make these things just to hand out? Yes, they do. I'm not looking forward to what's coming next. But yeah, so I have been slightly better prepared. I thank him, and I gotta ask, why is he making weapons? Why isn't he fighting? He kind of dodged the question the first time I met him, but I met him a couple other times, so I'll just tell you now what I eventually managed to get out of him, which is great timing as always. Made worse by the fact that I set the timing. Which is that we don't know what causes the corruption, and it is his own personal belief that as more magical creatures than us little people, us little ones, he calls us, that as more magical creatures, whenever that the corruption is driven by their violent sides being taking over, basically, that triggers something with the magic, and that is what's causing them to go crazy. They just finally give in and go wild. That's what he thinks it is. And so he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to go crazy trying to fight the crazy. And so he does the next best thing that he can, which is make weapons for us little ones to fight on their behalf. And something he says a lot is that the little ones will save us all. Which is an incredible amount of faith to put in us, regular-sized people, as a freaking giant. And it's really heartwarming. And I'm not going to go any further right now on that. So, but again, I didn't know that at the time. I'm just kind of like revealing to you now what I find out later. Like I said, first conversation, he just kind of dodged the question. Well, this is the role that I take with the guild. This is what I have put myself to work doing for them, because I can create literally mountains of weapons for everyone to use. It's like, okay, I'll take that. I also get a bow and some arrows, a lot of arrows, tipped with the same kind of like empowered silver Damascus, blue silver Damascus steel type arrowheads, to give me something at range to deal with problems. And I continue on my way to the town, and this is a much larger town. It doesn't have this quite as many of the same Eastern trappings as my home village did. It is more Western style, though still much more medieval fantasy type construction. And you know, it's not like a city, but it is a town instead of a village, if that makes any sense. There is actually a local guild, not headquarters, but like a guild building, a guild lodge house, which is where I go to make my report and say, hey, the dragon frog that was supposed to protect my village was corrupted and wiped everyone else out. Has anyone from my village, are there any survivors here? They have not heard of any survivors. They did not even know that my village was attacked. They thought that my village was protected. Which, that's not very encouraging. That they had no idea. Well, I guess it does make sense though, or else they would have sent people down. You know, I would have run into people sent down to deal with the problem. They don't, even with the sword, they don't really believe that I killed the dragon frog, so they are sending an expedition down south to deal with it, as well as to investigate the destruction of the village. But again, no survivors. I check around the rest of town, still can't find anyone who knows anything about this, about any survivors or anything. No one has been through. So either people have stumbled their way south, I'm the first one out, or there are no other survivors. I do not know. Which is a little depressing. A little heartbreaking. But gotta carry on. And so, with some investigations and asking around, I eventually find out that one of the big ways people can contribute without just fighting directly is to gather this bluish crystal ore, which is what's actually used to make a lot of the magic weapons. Not just the ones that are specific for defeating the corrupted everything, but just in general, this is a major magic source for creating these kinds of implements, basically. And so the best thing that people who are not quite ready to go to war yet can do is to go out, find and gather the stuff and bring it back to the guild so that they can then give it to the smith, who will continue to make mountains of weapons out of it. And so, all right, there are several people who are out doing this. There are larger mines, but none nearby here. However, they think that one of the nearby mountains, it's not like a huge mountain, but it is a mountainous area that's relatively nearby, about half a day from the town. They think they might have a couple potential spots for where might be able to get some of these crystals. So they need someone to go scout out. And because I'm now coming to them saying, hey, my village was destroyed by a corrupted dragon frog, they now have to take a lot of their manpower to go back down south to deal with the problem. Or because even with if the dragon frog is dead, that's a whole area now with spreading corruption that needs to be fought off. So as I'm not a member of the guild yet, and I'm not real excited about going back and doing more war and fighting after what I just went through, I agree. I'm going to go out and scout these mountains instead. And so I do. And I'm searching. I find little traces of this stuff, work my way through a cave system. Then I run into a problem. So I'm walking through one of the caves. Okay? I could see cracks creeping out along the wall. Along this wall on my left side, going back to where I can't see that sickly purple and green of the corruption. And if I was smart, I would have just turned around and been like, nope, I'm going to get someone from the guild. We've already established I'm great at making bad decisions, right? I mean, that's part of the whole point of this stream, is I just make bad decisions all the time. So I draw my sword and I advance. And while I'm running into stray creatures, mostly smaller things I can quickly clean up, I'm starting to think, okay, this isn't gonna be too bad. I could probably handle whatever's in here. Was the modifier once again confirmed? Yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking I could probably handle whatever is in here, no problem. I can do this. I couldn't do this. Oh, that was such a bad idea. I eventually make it into a large sort of central area, and the good news is this is definitely an entrance to an area with crystal that can be mined, like an actually decent quantity of crystal. Even if it's just this room, that's more than enough to get people down here, dig it up, and take it. Unfortunately, coming out of this tunnel, again, a bit of my left side was kind of like spiraling down a little bit. Upper left, so it's coming down in. Out comes a drake, which is another draconic creature, but unlike a true dragon, which has wings, and unless it's a lung type, of course, which I don't remember any lung types in this. Anyways, drakes have a more canine, feline, vulpine type build of 4 limbs and no wings, basically. Or, well, they might have more than 4 limbs, but they don't have wings and they don't fly. In some mythologies, they may or may not still be dragon smart. They are pretty smart here, though they just don't have that demigod-like power that the great dragons have, or even true dragons. But this thing has been very, very corrupted. And drakes are supposed to have, at least in this world, drakes are supposed to have 1 head. This thing had 3. Which, doesn't help. Especially since drakes still have breath weapons in this world. And now it can look at 3 directions at once, so it's that much harder to hide from it. And so here comes the next fight. The next big fight. I am an unhappy camper about this, but I'm also stuck. Because I cannot climb back up where I came fast enough for this thing to not just make it across the room and kill me. Or eat me. Which will still kill me. So, I am running away in circles on the outside, peppering it with some of these shiny new arrows, trying to get an eye shot on this thing. Which, there's 6 eyes. Surely that improves the odds from a normal 2-eyed Drake, right? Doesn't. I'm having trouble. I'm fighting everyone. Anytime it managed to get close, I'm trying to get my sword stabbed into it. It's not working great. My sword is not powerful enough. My bow is not powerful enough. I am not strong enough. I do not have a chance to get up on this thing's back. And so it's just, I'm just basically fighting for survival and hoping something happens. Thankfully, there's a lot of structures on, there's a lot of rocks and stuff. I don't want to say structures because it's not built, but there's a lot of rocks and stuff around that I could sort of use for semi-cover and to try to run it into, using myself as bait, because what else am I going to use? But at one of these times, I managed to get it to slam into and sort of stun into one of these walls. I hear a shout and a blast from above me, and a stalactite just drops down and hits this thing. It doesn't kill it, but it's way more effective than what I'm doing. Because remember, there's this magic crystal all throughout this chamber. So even the stalactites are empowered. Though, admittedly, a giant stalactite hitting anything is still probably going to do... is still probably going to do a fair amount of damage, even one of these things. While bashing is trope for reasons, it is. And there is one of my real close friends from my home village. He is up on one of these upper ledges that kind of like goes, this, like I said, is multi-tiered deep room. And he is up there. And he has a bow. And he's pulling another arrow with a magical explosive tied to the end. I'm still stuck down here. I'm still the bait. But now, all I have to do is figure out how to get this thing to stay still under the stalactites. And unfortunately, they aren't all running into a wall and wait. Because some of them are in the center of the freaking room. And I just gotta make do. But make do I do as he is taking shots at these things to crash these stalactites down on this thing's heads. Well, heads, plural, and body. And that is how we are able to destroy this thing. Ha! These... You don't understand. It's a lot scarier in person than in a video game. It is so much scarier in person than in a video game. I believe the term pants-wetting horror is appropriate. And I'm so glad to have had the help. So we meet up. We are obviously overjoyed that there are other survivors. And it turns out he was not that far behind me. And he must have woken up like, I don't know, an hour after I killed the dragon frog. Maybe even less than that. Because he was right behind me. He got to town shortly after I left and came running after me because as far as he knows, I'm the only survivor. You know, I'm sitting here with a 0. He's at least got a 1. So, overjoyed that to have a survivor, to have a friend, to have an ally. Now we're sitting here, okay, well, for one thing, we worked pretty well together. We knew that before this fight, but holy smokes. And for another, we're probably not getting out of this. He's now helped fight 1. I fought 2. Absolutely hated it, every minute of it, but I did. So we kind of look at each other and we go, yeah, we're gonna have to join the guild. We're gonna have to join the guild because this is not going to stop. Clearly, this is only getting worse. And if the guild had enough people to stop it, it would not be getting worse. They would at minimum be holding things at bay, and that's not happening. So we fill our bags with as much of the stuff as we can, just to, you know, like get them started and start heading back to the guild to give them the crystals to say, yes, go mine here. By the way, corrupted Cerberus Drake may want to do something about whatever else is down there, but there is most definitely at least one big chamber full of these crystals to go mine to make more magic weapons. So, yeah. Good pay, which was turned into some more weapon and equipment upgrades for the 2 of us, and just generally kitting out for a fight instead of just kind of like hoping with what we have. Join the guild. Magic weapons good. Magic weapons very good. We're gonna head towards the nearest city, which is 2 villages away, where at least one of the masters should be. Many quotes. The nearest, the nearest city is one of like the 3 big primary cities that the guild operates out of, so we can hope. But obviously, they're not just sitting around the cities all day; they are doing things. So, even though there's 7 of them, all 3 cities could not have masters in them at any given point in time, just because we're in the middle of a war. So that is that leg of the journey. We'll talk about the trip to the central city. Not central city. That's the next place I go after. To the nearest city here. This southwestern city. And we're gonna get back to Echoes of Kingdom. Echoes of the Kingdom? Ooh, that would be neat. But no, Echoes of Wisdom. But I just figured, you know what? Maybe we'll keep doing Isekai story time for a bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me while we resume the game, huh? You can tell how much fun I have remembering these well, for what they are, boss fights.
Yeah.
We can use the path that goes up to the field now that the rift is gone. By the way, stranger, that cloak of yours, did someone give that to you? It's just that it looks exactly like one a young man from this village wears. Give it a bounce, miss. I already did. How can I help you? Nectar. Blue potion recovers energy. Purple potion recovers hearts and energy. Red potion recovers hearts. Can you believe it? My wife is back home, safe and sound. I didn't know what to do when I saw her swept up in the rift. So anyway, that cloak of yours, just like Link's, is that what's in style right now? Hello there, traveler. Mind if I bend your ear? Things have been a mess lately, what with the rifts and monsters and whatnot. It's got my wife worried sick. I was thinking I'd cheer her up by bringing her something rare. So I go on a little walk, and what do I find? A giant plant that flies! But wouldn't you know, near those caves deep in the forest, I lose sight of the thing. Now I'm half convinced I imagined it. I have no idea if I'll ever see that plant again. Right, so I was supposed to get the P-Hat after. I was supposed to fight that thing with just a couple monsters I have. Too bad! P-Hat overpowered. What? That's it! That's the plant I saw! You took the time to go find it for me. Well, thanks, traveler. You should go grab my wife. She'll want to take a look at the... Huh? They're really having fun with that expression in this game. This thing's not a plant at all. It's a monster. Help! Phew, I really had no idea what I was dealing with. I'm sorry you went out of your way to bring it to me. But, well, there's no way that would have cheered up my wife. Honey, you went to all that trouble just to make me feel better? They are really having fun with that expression. Up to his game for more stories? Yay! Othera! Holy crap, someone's name. Othera, did you hear all that? Well, your voice does carry. You know, there was no need to do all that for my sake. I'm perfectly happy as long as I have my darling husband with me. Aw. Aw, shucks, you've always been good at making me blush. Once things settle down, Othera, why do you say the two of us do some traveling? That sounds nice. Tonight, let's think of a place to go to together. You got it. Thanks for bringing me what I asked for. Here's something for you. I will be your local reward for this game session. Don't have an inside voice, you old kid. Honey, what about Seaside Village? I hear that Lake Hylia is lovely too. Yeah, there's no need to decide now. Got all the time in the world to mull it over.
Yeah.
I've been told that my husband kept calling to me when I was trapped in the rift. If he'd been the one to get stuck, I'd have been too scared to approach it. That's made me fall in love with him all over again. I'd be embarrassed to tell him that. Aww. So, here's the baker. The old people live here. Thanks for helping me out earlier. My wife and I are going to give some good thought to where we're going on our trip. Now, it looks like the kids live here too. Seaside Village or Lake Hylia. I can't decide which I'd rather visit. It's the only place I want to go with my dearie. Okay, so we have a village that actually has enough houses for everyone. That's unusual. Though, who lives down here? Okay. So we have a path here and a path here. And we need to go here, and, well, this is closer. So let's do that. Dark underground, cold with grapes, winemaker. But there's no one in the town for it. Deploying the Air Force. Yeah, get him! You got monster guts! This material is dropped sometimes by defeating monsters. You can use it in its current form. You learn the cultural echo. Spider monster does not spin webs, but does walk on walls and ceilings as easily as flat ground. Well, that's gonna get abused. Ooh! It's my turn to be the Octorok! You learn the Octorok Echo! Found in and around water, this octopus-like creature spits small rocks at its enemies with impressive range. Finally! I'm the one that gets to be incredibly annoying! The other OP spider has been found. You may now freely break the game. Oh boy. You mean like this? Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. Get off the... Still reading it as potions instead of portions, but come on, really? These clumps of salt crystallize over a long time. You can't use them in a current form. Did you enjoy your visit to the Swamp Temple? I hope you mean that that's all we're gonna have to do with that. Got a piece of heart. Yay! I don't need more swamp temples in my life. Get him! This is the first game where I actually like pea-hats. Okay. You get money fast in this game. Which means you're gonna need a lot of money. This is a shortcut back to the ranch. Who's the prankster who blocked it off? Hope you're not planning to go this way. This road's blocked. Might consider taking another route, but that feels like admitting defeat. I mean, okay, do we just leave him here, or do we actually unblock? Nah, we're gonna actually unblock it. It's clear! With the road cleared out, I won't have to break my back climbing over that stuff.
Ooh.
You cleaned things up, huh? Well, thanks. Big help. Here's something for your trouble. I'll take money. Money is the best way to reward me. Cool breeze, a clear path, sweet taste of convenience. And then he just moves the other stuff. We could have also just left him there and used the spider to get over. Hyrule Ranch, Hyrule Castle. That, neither of those say the Gerudo... Right. I need to go the other way for the Gerudo Valley. Up! Bad guys. Get him! British monster that fights with a sword. Its kind are fiercely territorial and form groups throughout the land. Get him! What's left? Now. You got 10 containers of fresh milk. Item can be used to recover hearts, but it's more effective when mixed into a drink. Right, so spider will go the right way for now. I won't break the game just yet, but I will soon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Get him! tell me this still works. You learn the crow echo. Roosting up in high spots as bird swoops down the... Yes! Please tell me this works for me! It does! It works! Oh my gosh! And they pick it up for me! Oh, infinite money glitch. We have discovered the infinite money glitch. They're not very good attackers, though. But it doesn't matter because holy crap. Get him! Get him! Oh my gosh, it spreads that money out so far. This waypoint has been recorded. Touch better to use it in a dungeon with limit. It probably. But the thing is, I can keep using it. Mildly sad that we're seeing the Gerudo in this form and not a more detailed form. Sure, there's a rift we can get into somewhere around here. This desert seems really big. I wonder where we should start looking. I guess for now we could check around the area with the biggest rift. Yeah. You learn the Araroda Echo. From out in the vast trackless desert comes the one-eyed menace. It tries to get behind foes to sting them. Most people, it's like the genies or the harem outfits. Nope, Gerudos. Which is still pretty close to the harem outfit sometimes, but still, Gerudos. Monsters keep coming. I'm completely worn out. I hear you, but if we keep at it, then that big rift should start shrinking. We can do this. We'll get rid of that rift and take back Gerudo Sanctum. Well, sometimes armor. Other times still pretty similar to... what is it? Bedla Babe. Clothes, just... I don't know. I know I can't really justify anything. Get him! Save me! You got chili cactus. Either could be used to recover hearts, but it's more effective when mixed into a drink. You got 20 rupees. Excellent. Gee, I think they want you to platform here. Of course, there's no reason to justify it to Apto. He's a source of corruption. Get him! Oh my gosh, that's so much money. I think I got all the money I'm gonna get out of him, so let's just use the P-hat. And a bat because we can. There we go. You learned the Carmadillo level 2 Echo. Powerful monster hurls itself with credible momentum. Flies over holes with ease. I'm sure that'll become important later. We know that my next upgrade is going to have to be a new model. Maybe I should get something that's like Gerudo themed, but not so Gerudo that that Nintendo will sue me. Get him! Wait, no! Money first! The money's more important! Get the money first! Thank you. But there are male Gerudo clothes. And clothes that would work for both. Okay, more chili cactus. Hold on. Okay. This very much feels like Deku Scrub movement. Just spin everywhere. Say him like you don't have his limited edition wall poster. So does that mean... Right. Thank you for the hydrate. Very much appreciated. Right, that's them. talk about the kingdom, sanctum, get rid of rifts as possible.
Yeah.
Tell us west of here, you should check it out, but everyone is on edge due to the rifts. We heard there's a lot of trouble outside the desert too, but we've got our hands full here.
Aye.
Monsters that crawl out the rifts are tough. I'm exhausted from all the fighting, though I've been thinking, heard the rifts in Sutherland Forest is gone now. Hope the ones here in the desert get fixed soon too, then maybe we can catch a break. Man, I do gotta actually start. Got some savings for the model, but not enough for a full model. I am also somewhat sad that we're not getting like that jazzy Gerudo desert theme. Come on, man. That's what we're here for. Get out the guitar, man. You learn the Sand Piranha Echo. Vigorous and quick, this fish-like creature swims in the sand with ease. It cannot survive in water, however. This is probably not the intended solution. Oh, new pot. You learn the Gerudo Pot Echo. Fine pot with vibrant colors to catch the eye. It's typical in Gerudo culture and has been for ages. Can I still jump at the... Yes, I can. You can jump from pot to pot. Yes. Really? You learn the Wind Cannon Echo. Arcane device that continually blows a strong wind straight ahead and can disperse sand or extinguish flames. Oh, okay, extinguish flames. I kind of figured there'd be something. Oh! Get him! Industrial strength hair dryer, come forth. Yeah. Let's go up the not locked area first. That's gonna be a problem. Money! Ooh! Ah, I can get these guys too! Okay, before the chest. You live in the Tornado Echo! Mischievous monster cloaks itself in a miniature tornado and bursts out from sandstorms to knock foes backwards. You got 3 rock potatoes. How good for me. Okay. Okay, I'll take some mic crystals. I think definitely crystals would be better, but you know, that's just me. Oh, they didn't! They did! Oh, you are gonna be such a problem. And it one-shot me! Okay, I am out of here. I did not know I was going straight for that. I was just trying to get away, but I will take it.
Hi.
It's not every day I see another Hylian in Gerudo Desert. I'm wondering about that tent. There's a Gerudo researching something over or other in there. I'm sure she could use a hand if you felt inclined. Might help take your mind off all the rifts. That cloak! Oh, apologies for my intensity. You reminded me of someone else. You see, I nearly got pulled in a rift a long time ago. At the time, a swordsman wearing a very similar cloak rescued me. He took out wave after wave of monsters as they swarmed from the rift. It was quite the sight. It was actually the reason I decided to become a soldier. I wanted to be strong like him someday.
Yeah.
If you ever get lost in the desert, make sure to check your map. Though a map won't do you much good in the middle of a sandstorm. Other read fact. The scream not only paralyzed you, it also stunned. I noticed that with the birds. All I can think about is the Lanmola. Where is it? Lanmola?
Yeah.
Oh, a Lanmola is a type of monster that lives here in the desert. Ever find yourself caught in a sandstorm while walking in the desert? Well, the Lanmola is one creating the sandstorms. Pretty sure defeating it would put an end to the sandstorms. Although, I heard some people say there's more than one Lanmola. Regardless, I wonder where in the desert such a monster would be. Yeah, Redeads are much worse than normal undeads. Where? Facette doesn't know, and she's a chief's aide, so where are they?
Oh.
Oh, just by herself, sorry about that. I'm Tamale, an Oasis guard. Guarding Oasis is my main priority, but I'm tasked with another mission. I take it you're not from here, are you? In which case, you might be able to help me.
Oh.
In your travels, have you ever seen tiles that can fly through the air? According to my boss's research, ancient Gerudo used them to chase off unwelcome guests. You mean like facade? Been scouring the desert in search of these tiles, but so far nothing.
Oh.
Maybe you have better luck though. Find one? Could you bring it to me? Hey there, I'm a business scrub. Welcome to my branch of smoothie shop. The place where you can craft your own freezing taste bud pleasing smoothies. The process is simple. You pick 2 ingredients and I blend them together. So come on now. Let's get to it. Ready to make a smoothie? Before you go, my siblings are in smoothie shops and other places too. We're all sending ingredients from our local regions to the main shop back home. If Miranda, any of my siblings, give them my best, okay? Got 5 pieces of chili cactus. Yeah, Redead are... Ooh, new bed. You learn the soft bed echo. Either just close your eyes and drift away to this soft, well-maintained bed. Redead are much worse than zombies in that they are extremely tough. They have a scream that stuns. They don't just eat you, they drain your life force. And they are not just undeads. You know, your traditional undeads. I believe the implication with them being Redead is that they are people that have been killed, that have been brought back to life, and then re-killed as part of the process of creating them.
Yeah.
Gerudo soldiers and dancers used to rest here, but now it's Torma's base for mango research. Okay?
Oh.
Torma trusts that Chief Sierra will figure out what to do with the rifts here in the desert. So she's keeping her focus on plant research and knowing it'll benefit everyone's future. This is sparkling.
Huh.
Here's about my fan. I've been wanting to part with it if you come talk to me about something else first. Kitty!
Hi.
Hello there, Wanderer. Welcome to the Tough Mango Plant Lab. Here at the lab, we research effective cultivation in preparation for potential food crisis. Okay, this is actually a smart thing to be doing. My current field of study is focused on tough mangoes.
Oh.
After much research, I've successfully developed tough mango seeds that grow at a rapid rate. Sharing the results of my work should help countless people in the future. There's just one little problem. This mango plant withers as quickly as it grows, so I'm unable to harvest fast enough. I can't compile data if I can't harvest properly. At this rate, I'll run out of funding for my project. In response, I've begun enlisting folks to help with a little game of Mango Rush. You can easily harvest the mangoes with a bit of force, like from a spin. There's a participation fee up front. But I've got a gift for you if you harvest a lot of them. I'll take a heart piece, please. Mangoes can be harvested with a bit of force, but too much and they'll burn up. If you harvest 40 or more mangoes, we'll take some home. Let's get started. I just realized there's a raised area. I should definitely set up stairs.
Oh.
Well done, I'm thoroughly impressed. You managed to harvest them all. Thank you for helping me gather such valuable data. Please take a bunch of the tough mangoes. Heart piece, please. 5 tough mangoes. Item can be used to recover hearts, but is more effective when mixed into a drink. The first one to harvest sows superbly. She's good, real good. Maybe she can even handle the extra dangerous seeds. Excuse me. So, actually, I have some vibrant seeds that yield even larger harvests. I had them shelled, but I'll make an exception for you if you want to see them next time.
Hi.
Come harvest whenever you like. I'll be here waiting for you.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Would you like to play some Mango Rush? Yes. Vibrant Seeds is...
あ。お。
Huh. Okay, you're being mean. No!
あ。お。
Oh, I see. I didn't think you'd be able to harvest so many from those seeds, though I'd seen your potential. Thank you. I'll give you my golden fan. I got a long time ago from a dancing tournament. Got a golden fan. Just holding that glimmering fan made with golden feather makes you feel glamorous. Please take the tough mangoes you harvest with you as well. Bet she's capable of harvesting special ones too. Sure, it's risky. But those could be avoided, right? Excuse me? You struck the flame that burns in my wee researcher soul. This is nowhere near the true potential of tough mangoes. I'm going to develop something even more amazing. It may take a little time though.
は
Come harvest whenever you like. I'll be here waiting for you. Okay, I don't know what that's for though.
ーい。や。ほ。あ。お。
Mean. No! Well, lost it. I lost it.
おお。 はーい。おお。ほ。あ。
Alright, I'm gonna
お。
get an idea. Good thing I had an idea. Ha! Just keep placing trampolines. Exquisite. You harvested everything from the seeds too. You're just full of surprises. Well then, I was able to gather very valuable data thanks to you. Please, I insist you take this. Got 3 mic crystals. You can use them for enhancements at Blueberry's home. Please take the tough mangoes you harvested with you as well. Got 8 tough mangoes.
は
Come harvest whenever you like. I'll be here waiting for you.
ーい。よ。うん。おっと。
Tiles are probably down here. Alright, let's see what the smoothie shop has.
B. B.
This costs money each time. Good. Got a refreshing mixed smoothie. Mix of flavors, accent sweet and sour fruit pulp that defines the smoothie. Recipe to menu, so I'll be able to order the same thing next time you like. Which actually is giving me an idea.
B.
My siblings and I are new to the smoothie game, and keep hold of the market. We're opening branches all over Hyrule.
B.
There's been so much work we haven't had time to come up with new smoothie concepts. So what do you say to a joint venture? You make recipes, we handle the business side.
B.
Come up with 10 recipes out of ingredients from your travels, and we should be in good shape. We even throw in a reward. Sounds great, huh? Thanks for the help. Alright.
B. B.
Your smoothie. Another refreshing mixed smoothie.
B.
Mixed apple smoothie. Ooh, lightning proof.
B.
Another. Oh, a sweet refreshing. Okay, it's slightly different.
B.
Sweet, tough smoothie.
B.
Milky sweet smoothie. Energy recovery. Also two of the same kind. Alright.
B.
I think this is probably going to be it for tonight. Like I said, I have to be up early tomorrow, so we're going to cut it off an hour early. Okay.
B.
So we're just going to do a couple of these, and I think that's going to wrap us up for tonight, just out of necessity. Because I don't have a holiday tomorrow, while most people do. Okay, and Alexa, yeah.
B.
I'm going to need so many ingredients. Fireproof. I like that. This is gonna be interesting.
B.
Milky Radiant Smoothie! It makes you glow? Problem is, that means it's gonna be a mechanic.
B.
Milky Smoothie! Made all the recipes we asked for. Not many items on the menu, every customer will find something you like. Here's your reward for helping expand the shop's menu. Got a survey scope. Special spyglass makes smoothie ingredients and monster stones appear a little more often when you break objects or defeat monsters. Good job, we've got plenty of menu now, or that's what I'd like to say, but now that we've experienced a cool mouthful of success, I want to expand our menu again. Let's say make it 10, no 20. 20 more recipes.
B.
Got an unfortunate smoothie. It's a bit chunky and smells kind of weird, but it's technically still a smoothie.
B.
Salted Tough Smoothie. Energy and damage reduction.
B.
Salted Cactus Smoothie. I don't know that we can get this in time for... I don't know if I have enough ingredients to do the full amount, but I want to try before we go for the night.
B.
Refreshing Milky Smoothie.
B.
Refreshing Mixed Smoothie.
B.
Refreshing Mixed Smoothie again.
B.
Mixed Tough Smoothie.
B.
This is why they give you so much money. I'm gonna make so much use of the crows. Got too many drinks. Gotta make some space first.
B.
No!
B. B. B.
Come on.
B.
Wait a minute.
B.
Ooh. Ooh. These are worth more than what I spend on them.
B. 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 B.
These ones that have like huge heart counts for the moment, I think I'm probably gonna be able to comfortably sell.
B. 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 B.
The effect ones I should keep though. Or that have a lower heart count.
B.
Milky Tough Smoothie.
B.
Do two fangs who hard that makes. Mixed Tough Smoothie.
B.
Another one of these unfortunate smoothies.
B.
Ah. Mango Climbing Smoothie.
B.
Mixed Climbing Smoothie. Right, so the potatoes do climbing.
B.
Mixed Milky Smoothie.
B.
Okay. Mixed Climbing Smoothie. Am I not at 20 yet?
B.
Mixed Radiant Smoothie.
B.
Uh,
B. B. B.
butter and butter. I call this one cholesterol. Alright. Yeah, let's get rid of some more of these bonkers.
B. 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 B.
Heart count ones.
B. 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 B.
At least I'm making money with this. I feel like glow's too important to just get rid of. Same thing with climb.
B. B.
Next apple smoothie.
B.
Come on. Apple smoothie.
B.
Mixed milky smoothie.
B.
Salted apple smoothie. Ah!
B.
Apple radiant smoothie. Come on.
B.
Of course.
B.
I'm not gonna get this tonight, am I?
B.
Hmm. I think I can only do one new combination. I think I only have one new combination left.
B. B.
Yeah, it's gonna be something with the claw. Okay, it's gonna be the claw and something else.
B.
Now I no longer have the ingredients to make anything else new.
B.
Well, that's somewhat annoying. And I think I'm going to call it here for tonight. We will pick up Echoes of Wisdom next time. I thank y'all for hanging out. Glad to be back. We need to do the D-Live chest. Okay. I don't think I have any other announcements besides just that I'm back. And now we are distributing the rewards. The D-Live chest is open. That's the only thing I can do is hit the open button. I have no control beyond that. Again, I thank y'all for hanging out and watching. I hope that you've enjoyed. Oh, thank you for the lemon ripple and Spartan. Good night and rest well. I hope you've all enjoyed and have a good one. Be safe, and I will catch you all in the next stream. The Rippy one, followed by Up to No Good, followed by Golden Spartan. Congratulations to tonight's winners. See y'all next time. You know the drill. If you're new here, like, follow, subscribe, yada yada. Thank you. Be safe and have a good one. Take care all.